Welcome to my channel. Well, this video is going to be a bit different from my other videos because guess where I am right now. Well, you might have already guessed it because it's in the title of the video anyways, but let me tell you by starting with how this the trip happened to Singapore. So this is a business trip and this is arranged by my company, and it is for about 3 weeks time. So I came in to Singapore on 17th of March and I'll be returning back on 5th of April. So it's about 19-20 days. So let me tell you very briefly about the process of entering Singapore. Now this is a business travel, so first you need to have your visa obviously for entering Singapore. Now the visa takes about 1.5 weeks to arrive once you apply for it. So for me, my company did all the hard work. I mean, applying the visa and the expenses obviously. And what I needed to do was I needed to submit my documents to them. The documents included my passport obviously, and my national IDs and address proofs and all that, and some bank information like the recent transactions and all that. So it was all completely handled by my company, and I got my business visa delivered in about 1.5 weeks with my passport. And so I got a visa of 2 years, and my visa expires on 2025. And then once you have your visa and once your travel is approved by the company, the budget is approved, which is the main part, then your travel team will proceed towards flight booking and hotel arrangements. I mean, this is the general procedure how a business trip happens. Once you have your tickets ready, and then within the last 48 hours you have to fill an online form which is called ICA Singapore online form. It's kind of a declaration that you are going to visit Singapore and you are going to visit on this date, and you will be staying here and you'll be leaving on this date, with some additional information. So that's about it, and it's free obviously. So once I had everything, then it was the time to fly. My flight was from Pune to Singapore. It's a direct flight, and the airlines was Vistara, and it was a flight of duration about a little bit more than 5 hours, and it was pretty much okay, but it was an odd timing of travel. It was the departure time was 2:10 a.m. in the night, and arrived Singapore at around 10:30 a.m. Singapore time. So the timing was a little bit odd. For example, the food, the main meal was served at during the sunrise time at around 7:30 a.m. So you have to plan your things a bit according to your flight, and that's pretty much it. It wouldn't be much of a discomfort. So after I landed to Singapore, there is obviously this immigration process. But here in Singapore, I'm not sure if it is only for a few countries, but India is one of them. You do not have to visit anyone for the immigration process. It's a fully automated process. There are automated gates. You have to go there, you have to stand and look at the camera and scan your passport, and there you go. There are two lines before you go for this immigration. One is if you have anything to declare, like any goods you're carrying that you need to declare to avoid any penalties or any complications. So there is this line, declaration line, and there is one green line where you do not have to declare anything. So I didn't have any such goods with me, so I went in through the green line, and so it was all very smooth. And now the hotel that was arranged by my company was Citadines Rochor, which is very near to Little India area. So I directly came to my hotel from the airport. Obviously I did some sightseeing in the airport as well, because the Jewel is there, and you can see the greatest the tallest, if I'm correct, the tallest indoor man-made waterfall in the world there. So it's a beautiful place to be. And so yeah, I saw that, and I took a cab using this Grab application, mobile application, and then I came to the hotel, the Citadines Rochor Hotel. So I just checked in, and this is a quick room tour. We have a small kitchen setup going on over here. There is a microwave and one induction, I believe, and some jars, and I think here are some cutleries and some utensils, cooking utensils as well. This is the washroom. Pretty much small washroom, but the space is well utilized. Here is a queen bed, and there is a table and chair setup, a small TV, some storing spaces here, there as well. And this is the view from the room. It's not bad at all. From here you can see the Little India area. This is the Little India Road, I believe, and this is how it looks like. So all settled in now. Let me tell you how my life is going to be for these next 3 weeks. So on the weekdays, it's pretty much standard and simple. I have to, get up in the morning, rush to my breakfast, have a breakfast wherever it is. They have this complimentary breakfast in the hotel downstairs, but on some days I see that it's kind of the dish is not what I prefer as a breakfast. So what I do is I need to visit to some stalls or restaurants outside and have my breakfast, and then take a taxi, go to the Singtel office, which is my client, and then work there. 9 hours straight, what the general working hours is, and then come back by taking a taxi to the hotel, and then pretty much crash, take a good rest, and go for the dinner, and then call it a day. And for the dinner and as well as for lunch and breakfast and all other meals, I go to this Tekka Center, which is just opposite to this hotel, to the Citadines Rochor Hotel. The Tekka Center is a place. The ground level is fully packed with lot of food stalls. They're cannot be called as restaurants. They're food stalls, and the thing is, it's not a very clean and hygienic place. As compared to Singapore, obviously. But the thing is, you get your meals quite decently priced, quite cheap here as compared to the other restaurants in Singapore. Because what happens is, when you are a traveler hailing from a country who has a weaker currency than the country you are traveling to, then you have to think a bit about your expenses. You have to handle your expenses in such a way that there is a limit that is always maintained, and you do not go over that limit later to be in a complicated scenario. So to keep things easy, I maintain this limit which I want to spend every day on my meals. Okay, and it has two direct benefits as per my understanding. A is that you can do some savings, okay, if you are interested to save some money from however little a business trip is. And B is, if you're planning to spend your money on something else, okay, probably you're going to buy something from here, or maybe visit some place, for example the Singapore Zoo, and many other attractions which cost a good amount in their tickets, like the Disney, the Universal, and so on. So if you are looking for that, it's, you know, some financial planning needs to be done obviously when you're visiting a country which has a stronger currency than what you have. So this is what it is. So I have all my meals from Tikka Center. Well, now as the introductory kind of part is done, so I think you've got a pretty much good idea of how my life is going to be during my stay in Singapore for these 3 weeks, and what activities I will be doing. So, like I said, on the weekdays, it's pretty much standard, hotel to office, back to hotel, and just call it a day. But during the weekends I have the time to roam around and visit and explore this country, and to go to several places. So from now onwards in my this trip video, what I will be doing is I'll be covering or I'll be trying to show what I have documented on the different places of Singapore which I have visited during the weekends. You know, I do not think it would be a good idea to show what I do during the weekdays, because it's all boring, because it's hotel to office and office to hotel and so on. So I'll be only showing what I do during the places where I visit during the weekends, and that's it then. Let's begin.